my friend is dying, and I would like to have advice about what is the best thing to do, how to support.
And in truth, there are only different ideas and thinking about many, many things. It's only a moment of thinking about anything. If it's not on this object, it can be on other thing, the same thing. But what is conditions for such thinking? And usually we try to help the other at some situation like going to death, to die or something like that. But what about just wanting to help anyone who has no interest in listening to the truth at all? The same, no matter when and what situation. If one can help the other right now, no matter in what situation, we can help the other too in other situation. But since, what about one's own understanding? Because we think about karma and so on, but in truth, no one there at all. Even that we take for a person is going to die. In truth, what is said, and even at moments thinking to help, in truth, what is said. That's not the understanding of reality, just having the same conditioned idea accumulated on and on as someone and something. That's why I think that the subtle reality is not easy to talk about for anyone who has no interest in understanding that. But we can help the other, even at least understanding the nature, what will make her irritated or make her just quite calm or simple or not worry so much and so on. Because only that can help, because we don't know what she's thinking about. If we know, we can help. That's why I think that the most important thing is to understand actually there's no one in any situation. By then, the chitta to help is not restless like akusla, but it's moment of be calm with understanding and understand what is suitable for her to talk about at that moment. It's not easy at all, but the truth is that only one's own understanding can condition any situation to be better. What about when she has no interest at all while we are trying to help her? What is the chitta at that moment? Kusala or akusala? And if it's like that more and more, can there be any moment of understanding the truth of it as a reality? So the point is that even one has heard about the reality as no one and no thing, but it's so very subtle that without the understanding stage by stage, it's impossible to understand what is there as it truly is. So I think that that moment has gone, or it hasn't come yet. What about now? The most important thing. Otherwise, it's postponed all the time, being away from this moment, even hearing only the word. It's not anything, it's gone and so on. But the moment of whatever is there can be object of understanding. This is the point of listening, to understand what is there now as it is. I don't know, it's my thought about this. The best thing is to understand at any moment. There can be right understanding of the truth of what is there, even visiting the one who is going to die. But what is the most precious moment is to understand what is there, little by little, uncontrollable. No one can expect anything to arise, but the understanding can be at any moment and at any situation.
Yeah.
Keep on thinking all the time after seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, even sleeping, dreaming, is thinking. uncontrollable, very fantasy. See, how come? Like this moment, instead of thinking about the truth, it thinks about other things, like in a dream, thinking about this and that, uncontrollable. But not any reality is known at moment of thinking in a dream. But now, thinking is there. It's a reality. And it thinks about this and that by conditions.
Yeah.
As long as they're conditioned for such thought, they must be thinking about that only when it's there as aramana or object which is experienced because of memory or sanya and so on. And this is life, thinking about so many things and then forgot everything, even right now, forgetting what is just a moment ago, always like that. So just experience anything to be forgotten. Now, where's the patient? Where's my friend? Or where this and that? Not at all. Only in thought. Just thinking. If thinking does not arise at all, how can be anyone, any situation, or any word? Just thinking about no word at all when nothing arises. But when is there something experience, what is that? It's something, always something. So something is person going to die and so on, or the other situation again and again, only thinking and thinking and thinking and gone and forget everything. Just like now. So many things are forgotten in one's life. So many things, all those experiences, forgotten, are forgotten. Never thought about it again or at all sometimes. Just thinking about what is there and what is going to be. What is going to be, well, what is there is conditioned to just be object which can be understood as it is, little by little. And why do we keep talking about this? Because no one can stop thinking, but thinking can be understood. It's only a moment which is not seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and it conditions the idea of people and things, while in truth, there is nothing permanent at all. The breaking world is there and then gone, arising and falling away. Otherwise, if this truth is not directly experienced, there can never be the eradication of the idea of self or something of that which is now appearing. So the truth can be object of understanding, little by little, developing on and on, not being dragged away by so many stories, only story, because there is thinking about that story. If there's no thinking about it, how can it be? Like it's still there, but actually in truth, who knows whether it's still there or not? Because actually, that which is experienced now has gone instantly, never to return. So how can it be someone as I or my friend or anyone?